How's it going? Welcome to my Autel X-Star Premium drone review. I don't want to take too much time because who wants to sit in front of a computer watching a drone review for like half an hour? So I'd show you what's inside the box, which you probably already know. A drone and a controller and a charger, right? And a place to put it. That's true. If you want to see what's inside, there's other videos that'll show you that. But what we really care about is the drone and the controller. So I got this drone because, I don't know. A, I like the color of it. It's cool. It's orange. I don't know. It looks cool. It's not a white drone. So I picked the orange one. They offer a white one, but I picked the orange. This drone's pretty durable. I've wrecked it a few times. I'd like to say that I've owned this drone since November 2016. It's now currently April 2017, so I've gotten some good flight time out of it. I've got, I can't be exact, but I've gotten probably about 45 flights out of it, full 20-minute flights. Time has shrunk gradually since the battery life has been diminishing, which I'll get into that, but I don't know, really nice drone. One thing I want to really want to stress to everybody is the gimbal protector. When you're transporting your drone, you want to keep your gimbal protector on there, and that's this clear piece right there. You can see that. But what is a mistake that I've heard a couple make is they've turned their drone up and they're just letting it sit there, just kind of tinkering with it, and they don't take that off and they burn up a motor on their gimbal, which not cool, because I think this piece costs about $400 if you want to place it, maybe less. So propellers go on and off really super easy. They don't bolt on or anything. They're self-locking. The battery, really easy in and out, just like so. Pretty standard size battery. The drone itself is pretty light, maybe like 3 pounds on that, maybe 3 or 4 pounds on the battery. So together they probably weigh about 5 pounds. I'll give it 5 pounds, maybe more, maybe 6, I don't know. So check your battery. It's really cool. You just hold that down for a second. To turn your drone on, you hold it for 3 seconds. But first you want to do your controller, turn your controller on, and then your drone for a second. To hook it up, it's real simple. You just hook up your USB in the back. I'll leave my controller laying down, and I just throw it in there just like that. My tablet makes some wicked noises. 1, 2, 3. Far away. Plug into my tablet here with the free cord from Autel, which I don't know, might be a training cord, I'm gonna guess, because there's an input for it. No, that's not a training cord. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's to update the firmware. That's probably what it is. Aircraft warming up, unable to start motors. It will do that when you fire it up. The computer has to warm up. How cool is that? It's a very smart drone, I want to say that, first and foremost. Or like fifth and foremost, or whatever. I said this was going to be a quick review, but it's probably already 5 minutes into it. The software is awesome. It's a really smart drone. The battery is super smart. Let's go ahead and take a peek in the software here.
Battery too cold.
It'll tell you when the battery's too cold. And if the battery's too cold, when you do fire it up, it will say, battery temperature low. Please hover at an altitude of 1 to 2 meters until battery temperature has reached 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius, depending on where you live. Battery information is displayed in battery settings. So, here, let's spin the camera around so we're not just, no. We'll just leave it at the wall. Oh, and you know what I did? See what I did there? I left the gimbal protector on. I just did what I told you not to do. And my drone is not happy. So here, basically, here I'll show you. Let's make sure my gimbal's working. There we go. Ooh, yeah, it looks smooth again. Okay, good. Good. I'm happy. We're good. Alright, so I said this was a smart drone and I meant it. This thing has a ton of settings in it. Gosh, it would take forever, like half an hour to go through all this. But I'm just going to say the coolest points are the battery. I'll go into the battery real quick if I can find it. Drone, aircraft battery settings. You can set all these critical battery warning land at 17%. That happened to me the other day. I was flying it and it was high in the sky. And it hit 5%, and you know, the aircraft takes, I think it's 8 feet per second descending and 16 feet per second ascending. Don't quote me on that, give or take. It might be something different, but I think it's pretty close. This tells you your battery life and all that. So look at this. My battery life is at 71%. I fly the heck out of this drone. See, I told you, 43 flights I have on this drone. The battery auto discharges, so it, you know, if it doesn't, you know, sit in storage for too long with a full charge, it's bad for the battery, so it goes into storage mode. Here's my history status. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure it's good. I treat my batteries pretty well, except for 2 flights where it was not good. I almost ran out of power. I haven't crashed or anything. Not like falling out of the sky from battery failure. I have crashed the drone several times. And it's a strong drone. Let me just say that now. Alright, so back. It's a smart battery. I got this set to 25%. So it doesn't go any lower than 25%, which is supposed to be a healthy parameter for your battery. So really, I never really flew it more than 20 minutes. You can get 25 minutes out of your battery when you first get it, but whatever. Pretty cool. I guess there's 4 cells in the battery, and it shows you the voltage of each cell.
Video signal interference.
Yep, that happens. There's all kinds of vocal notifications that the app will give you. It's really cool. Gimbal control. You can adjust the gimbal roll. Another hint to people, when you're up there flying in the sky and it looks all crooked, go into your gimbal control and you can adjust. Let me adjust the pitch up here. You can adjust your roll. See how you can recorrect your horizon if it's off. So because when you go up and you set in that, when you spin that camera around and that gimbal around, it gets all hokey and you have to reset it. It won't. It calibrates itself to how you are positioned in the sky when you go up. So you have to constantly calibrate that. FYI, if you're really into your photography and your videography, and whatever, I'll fix it next time. But it gives you all types of flight data. Look, I got 94% battery with 15 minutes of flight time. That's part due to it's an old battery, and I've been flying the heck out of it. And I have the parameters set to 25%, which to me is a dead battery, and there's no more flying after 25%. So it's a very smart drone. You can fly 1.2 miles away, which I've only flown 3,000 feet away, and then it's just uncomfortable for me. 1.2 miles just seems really far. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go, it's got GPS on it so you can find it. It does fall out of the sky, but I don't want to go hunt for my drone. And if it does, who's going to give it back to me? Really? If I found this in the woods? That's all I'm going to say. Controller's got some good data on it too. Tells you your GPS count. I'm in my garage with it closed, and I've got 20 GPS signal links. So with 20 satellites, 19, 20, bouncing back and forth. Tells you your video signal strength, and it also tells you your controller signal strength, which is really important to pay attention to. Does it tell you up here? No, it does not. Really important to watch that little icon, because if you fly straight up and your antennas are pointed like this, and you fly up like that, you're not gonna read your drone very well, and you're gonna keep getting errors that say controller communication signal lost or whatever. So you got to adjust it when you fly up. You know, that's pretty common. People should know that, but and it also tells you in the manual. You'll read that manual. You know, they'll tell you everything you need to know, and this way you'll keep a strong signal if you're going straight up above you. But I usually tend to go up and out, and then I watch my drone like this. This is pretty much how I fly, which is kind of hokey, but that's how I do it. So whatever. They give you a 64 gigabyte SD card. Awesome. You know, you don't really need much more than that. I don't know what you're filming, but I don't even know if you could be up in the sky long enough to fill that on one battery. So that's a good deal. Switches, you know, alternate map view. How cool, you know. It's got cool thing. I love this. Orbit, follow, waypoint. These are your autopilot modes. I like to I'll ride my bike and I'll have the drone follow me. It's pretty cool. I don't know. It's fun. Orbit. I'll do orbit around the house, you know, for the seasons. So you can see how everything's changing. It's pretty cool to see the differences in the season. A lot of cool features with this drone. A lot of fun you can have with it. Main reason I got it, well, A, it was my birthday. And B, how cool are my family pictures going to be with my wife and my daughter and whatever other kids we're probably going to have. So, enhances your family life too. So how cool is that? So, I would highly recommend the Autel X-Star drone. I use it a lot. I use it a lot for sunrises. I've got a lot of uses. I find more uses for it every day, and you will probably find a lot of uses for it too. I know my gutters are clean. I don't have to worry about that. So, oh yeah, another thing. Battery charges pretty quick, in under an hour. Ever since I got it. So really awesome. The controller battery, not so great, but it takes a couple hours. But you don't have to charge it as often. I only charge the controller every 5 flights, or maybe even more. I probably get more out of that. I'm probably under exaggerating. I probably get maybe 8 to 10 flights out of a charge on the controller. So yeah, watch your battery strength or levels, and watch your communication levels, and don't land too fast, and don't fly too fast, too low, and don't fly over 400 feet. The FAA will find you. And make sure you register with the FAA. I have, and I'm duly registered as a commercial pilot to make money with my drone, and I'm registered as just a regular hobbyist. So make sure you register with the FAA. Very important. Very important to follow their guidelines too. Register your drone. Register your drone. Do it. Do it. Even if it's a toy. I think half a pound and up to 5 pounds or more. I don't know. It's a lot. Register your drone. It's very important. Okay, so hey, thanks for the review. Watching. I hope it wasn't too strange. This is my first review, so it was probably all over the place. I might add some little clips in at the end of my drone flying videos and pictures. So yeah, thanks. It's Friday night, so I'm gonna get to drinking some beer. Have a good one.